everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I hope you guys are having a lovely, amazing day. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I'm super excited to be doing this reading for you guys today. I actually tried to do readings, like 3 readings last week, but I kept having trouble with my camera. So I think I fixed it. So fingers crossed it's gonna work today. And today is also the first day of Mercury in retrograde, which means it's probably the worst time ever to try and film a video, but it's okay. You gotta live and you gotta get through and just do it, you know what I'm saying? So here I am, and yeah, today I'm going to be doing a friendship reading. This has been highly requested by you guys. I'm super excited. It's going to be a reading on Sejeong and Ahn Hyo-Seop. Hope I'm saying their names right. But yeah, this is highly requested and I am learning so much from you guys. I remember when I did a reading for Song Joong-ki and Jeon Yoo-bin, and I was like, oh my gosh, the energy just feels so good. And I was like, maybe I should watch the show. So I ended up watching Vincenzo afterwards and I loved it. And then I did a reading for Cha Eun-woo and Moon Ga-young's friendship. I think it was 3 weeks or a month ago. And I ended up watching True Beauty afterwards. And oh my gosh, you guys, I loved it so much. I actually finished watching the show last week and I thought it was so funny and so easy to watch. So yeah, who knows, maybe Sejeong and Ahn Hyo-Seop's show will be the next watch on my list. Sorry, I am trying really hard to say their names right, you guys. So yeah, so first we're going to be looking at the energy of their friendship, as well as how Ahn Hyo-Seop sees Sejeong, as well as how Sejeong sees Ahn Hyo-Seop, and what's next for their friendship. As usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you guys are interested in any of my links, any cards that I use in my readings, as well as want a private reading, you can find all those links and information in the description box below. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly mean a lot to me and it would really make a difference. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Okay, everyone, we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, which is something unexpected. I did not expect this at all. Before I get into those though, wow. So I like to start my readings, especially my friendship readings, by seeing what is the current energy, how does the friendship feel, how does their relationship feel, and the cards that have jumped out is so telling and it's actually so beautiful. First of all, I want to talk about the Pisces card and the self-care card. Their friendship and their relationship feels very nurturing and feels very, very loving. Okay, we have intimacy, intuition, compassion, and we also have self-care. So this tells me that they treat each other with the utmost respect and they really care for one another. They respect each other's boundaries. They truly nurture and feel safe with one another with the intimacy and the compassion. They feel like they can be very openly vulnerable with one another, which tells me that their bond is already very, very strong. They can really dive deep into a conversation. They can talk about very intimate things that they can't necessarily talk to with other people. And I also see that their friendship is quite life-changing. And I'm not being dramatic at all because we have the Hanged Man and we have the Uranus card, which is radically changed. And the Hanged Man comes forward at times when something happens to us that makes us pause and makes us see things and see the world in a completely different light, which is very interesting, which is why I said I was shocked about the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands coming out and them being counterparts and being very similar, because in the beginning I see with the Hanged Man in the world, Ahn Hyo-Seop and Sejeong are actually very different people. She views the world with open arms. She is very open to experiencing new things. She doesn't shy away from new opportunities, from meeting new people. She's just like a very open sunlight. Like people are just drawn to her. She's like a magnet. Whereas with Ahn Hyo-Seop, it takes him a little longer to make a move. He oohs and ahs and thinks things over before deciding what's next. Like he's a little bit more closed off. That's not to say that he's completely like introverted or anything like that. I don't see that. But it takes time for him to warm up to other people. But their meeting and their friendship has completely and radically changed their views of the world. So this friendship has had a massive impact on their lives, is what I can say. They're very kind to one another. He now sees things and is able to sometimes make decisions that also shocks him. Like, wait, I would have definitely never behaved or acted or thought this way like last year. I just feel like he's changed so much since he's met Kim Sejeong. But Kim Sejeong has also changed a lot since meeting Ahn Hyo-Seop. They're learning a lot from one another, like I mentioned, radically changed. And there is this very strong intimacy and compassion that they share. Also, I forgot to mention, with the intuition, they understand each other very well, you guys. This is why I say their bond is already so strong, because she knows when something's not right with him, or he's feeling down, or he's unsure about something. But he also can really pick up when maybe she's tired or she's not feeling herself. They just have a very deep connection. Now, with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I do see that they are now very similar, which is why I said it's something that's quite shocking for me to in the beginning, because I saw, well, they've really changed a lot since meeting each other, but they're very warm with one another. With the friendship, the energy of the friendship is one that is very open, very warm, very energetic, actually. They laugh a lot together. She really looks up to him. She thinks that he is someone that is very passionate, very hardworking, that really puts his all into his craft. And he sees her the same way. And it's almost as if he puts her on a pedestal and she puts him on a pedestal too. So they see each other in an equal, it's very balanced. It's not like one person thinks more of the other person and the other person is kind of like, whatever with you. No, like they both put each other on a pedestal. They both think very highly of one another. They have a shared strong bond that is very intimate. And yeah, and with self-care, it's very important to the other person that they're taking care of each other. So I feel like Ahn Hyo-Seop is like constantly reminding Kim Sejeong, like, have you eaten? Have you rested? Make sure you're not too tired. And she says the same thing to him, like they just want to see each other thrive and grow. But yeah, so now let's see, how does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? Actually, let's start with Ahn Hyo-Seop. How does Ahn Hyo-Seop see Kim Sejeong? How does Ahn Hyo-Seop see Kim Sejeong? Oops. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. Wow. We have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups. Let me tell you right now, again, this isn't like a shipping video, a romance video. You guys know I'm always very careful about that, right? I'm like, this is a friendship reading. I will say though, he does see her as the ultimate. Like with the Queen of Cups, okay, no, sorry, let me just start here. With the Page of Cups, he does think about her a lot. He does think about her often. She's constantly on his mind. He does have affectionate feelings towards her. And with the Two of Cups, he does see her as someone that he can truly trust. They have a very strong bond, as I mentioned to you guys already. It's already so strong. And they feel very deeply for one another. Like they just respect each other a lot. With the Two of Cups, they're very compatible, and the trust that they have for one another is something that is very rare. Like I feel like sometimes even you're in a relationship with someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that you trust them. But with them, you know, within their friendship, that trust is so cemented and so strong. And I feel like that's something that is very priceless. He also sees her as someone that is very beautiful, someone that is very nurturing, which comes up again, someone that is very intuitive and able to tap into her emotions. At the same time, he thinks that she's someone that is very, very strong. He thinks that she's someone that would make an amazing mother one day. And yeah, very feminine, very regal, very beautiful, very strong. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, he just feels very safe with her in communicating his feelings too. With the Temperance, he feels very peaceful around her. There's harmony and balance that she brings to him. He just feels like, even let's say if he's feeling tired or if he's in a really bad mood, there's just something about her energy that settles everything down so that he feels a lot more calm and peaceful. With the Six of Cups, there's a feeling of nostalgia that she brings to him. So I feel like maybe she might remind him of someone from his past. It could be a sister, a family member, maybe even reminds him of his mother. But there is a feeling of nostalgia when he's around her, as if he feels like he's known her for a very long time. It doesn't feel like a new bond. So it could be that they've known each other in their past lives too. It just feels like a nostalgic friendship, nostalgic relationship. But yeah, guys, anything else about how Ahn Hyo-Seop sees Kim Sejeong? Anything else? Oops. Lots of flowers, you guys. Lots of flowers. Okay. So first of all, we have the Six of Cups here. And we have bloom and attract more than butterflies. So he does feel like she is, first of all, as beautiful as a flower. But another thing is that he honestly feels there are so many layers to her, just like a flower, like petals, right? And he's having so much fun uncovering like each layer and discovering more and more about her. And she blooms before his eyes. It's just like he discovers a lot more beauty, a lot more talent as he gets to know her. He thinks that she is someone that is very generous, very kind to everyone she meets. And by showing her generosity and her kindness, she's making him more generous and more kind too. Like, I feel like sometimes he doesn't express himself as well as she does, but seeing her helps him express himself more. But that's how I see it. And then we also have release. So it feels to me like she carries a lot on her shoulders. So there's this feeling almost of like he wishes he could carry some of the burden that she's carrying on his shoulders. He wishes he could help. Like I mentioned, you know, she is constantly on his mind. She is always like, he is thinking about her. So he wishes that she could release some of the load that she's carrying, and he wishes that he could help in some way. He really cares, as well as with the rest. Slow down, you don't have to solve everything today. And the self-care, tend to your garden. They care about each other's well-being so much. So she is someone that seems to be very, very busy. And not only is he, you know, worried about her well-being and hoping that she's eaten and things like that, he's constantly reminding her to rest and everything. So it does feel like a very wholesome, very beautiful relationship. And it does seem like Ahn Hyo-Seop cares about Kim Sejeong a lot. But yeah, so now let's see, how does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? So, how does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? How does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? Oh. The cards that are jumping out are so beautiful. Interesting. How does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? One last card. Okay, two. Wow. You guys, not a single bad card has jumped out in regards to how they view one another. I'm going to start right here with the Fool and the Six of Wands, because those are the first two cards that jumped out. So this is her first initial reaction about him. So with the Six of Wands, she really sees him as a champion, a winner, someone that is charismatic, someone that is respected by a lot of people, even though he doesn't necessarily see himself that way. But she just thinks that, oh my gosh, this guy is so charismatic. Like everywhere he goes, like people just, their eyes are drawn to him. He's got this enigmatic energy about him. And she really respects him. So even before she met him, she already respected him. Okay, and with the Fool, she feels like this is something that took her by surprise, because she felt like maybe he had this kind of like stoic figure, this stoic expression, but actually he's someone that is very open-minded and is ready to try new things and is ready to free fall into new experiences. And so this is something that was very exciting for her to uncover, that he's actually someone that's very optimistic. He actually has these childlike qualities about him that gets her so excited, like, oh my God, okay, let's do it kind of thing. And yeah, they have a lot of fun together, you guys. There's a lot of like playful energy with them. Now, as she gets closer to him, I do see that her views towards him get even better and better. So I will talk about the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant first. So first of all, with the Hierophant, I do see that she sees him as somewhat traditional. So maybe he does have very conventional ideas about maybe marriage, religion, children's upbringing. He's someone that's very smart, someone that has a lot of wisdom to impart on her. She learns a lot from him and she respects him a lot, okay? Now we also have the King of Pentacles. He's someone that works very, very hard and he has a very grounding energy about him. So although he's got this childlike energy about him too that is excitable towards her, he knows when to, it's almost like a very balanced, he's a very balanced person. He knows when to turn it on and when to like bring it down. So with the King of Pentacles, he definitely has a grounding energy for Kim Sejeong. So maybe she's really excited about something, or maybe she's really upset about something and she feels like her emotions are all over the place. He's able to ground her and bring her back and make her feel calm, which is something that's really beautiful because she also has that effect on him. She brings a peaceful, harmonious balance into his life, whereas he brings safety into her life. She feels safe. If he says, everything's going to be okay, you're going to be all right, she believes him. There's something about him that makes her believe it. And it's like, okay, yes, you're right. I shouldn't worry. And yeah, and so with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is all about happy endings, love, you know, having a very good foundation, relationship, family-wise. So I will say that it's not that it's something that is in Kim Sejeong's mind right now, but if she were to get married one day, she thinks that being with someone like Ahn Hyo-Seop would be good. Like that would bring a happy ending to her life. Like anyone would be lucky to have a husband like Ahn Hyo-Seop, but she definitely thinks that he's someone that is very reliable, and a person like Ahn Hyo-Seop is someone that she could definitely have a future with, a happy ending and build a family and, you know, a long-lasting love kind of situation. But yeah, anyways, anything else, guys, in regards to how Kim Sejeong sees Ahn Hyo-Seop? How does Kim Sejeong see Ahn Hyo-Seop? Oh, we have Twilight, Retreat, Opportunity, and Dream. Okay, wow, sorry guys, one second, let me just, okay, first of all, we have Dream and Retreat. She does feel like at times, I feel like with Kim Sejeong, she deals with situations a lot more differently than Ahn Hyo-Seop, especially before meeting each other, right? I feel like she needs a sounding board. She needs to talk about her feelings and things like that. Never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. She's now able to really kind of like sit with her problems and think things through because of him. So not everything has to be like a noisy situation where there's a lot of like talking or sharing of ideas. Sometimes you just need to sit with those problems you have in your mind and the solution will come to you. So that's something that she's learned from Ahn Hyo-Seop. Another thing is, like I told you guys, right, that Ahn Hyo-Seop wishes that Kim Sejeong wouldn't be too exhausted, wouldn't be too tired, because with the rest, I do see that it's almost like, I feel like with Kim Sejeong, especially with the Queen of Wands and the World. Sorry, let me just get these cards. She's someone that really wants to grab life and make sure that she's living to the fullest and make sure that she's really trying all opportunities and doing the best that she can. So I feel like sometimes she does spread herself too thin, which is why, you know, the rest card did show up in regards to how Ahn Hyo-Seop sees her, because he wishes that she would rest a little bit more. And this comes forward again now with the opportunity and the dream. I feel like he's told her, you know, you don't have to worry too much. Opportunity is going to come. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times, okay? So now just relax, have a cup of tea, find yourself in a good book, and you can dream. You can fantasize about what you want to achieve. If it's meant for you, it will come for you. So there's this calmness, this energy about, like, I feel like before this, it was all action, 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 action. Kim Sejeong is more action-oriented, whereas Ahn Hyo-Seop is actually more of a yin energy. So she's more yang and he's more yin. He's like, I'm a vessel, I am here. And whereas she's like, I'm going to chase it. You know what I'm saying? But she's learning a lot from him and she's learning to take things a little bit slower. And as much as she's going after her goals, she's also allowing those opportunities to come to her. I also see that with the twilight too, because with the twilight, it's that in-between moment between day and evening. And so she's surrendering to those in-between moments, between projects, between her busy schedules, between those times where she has downtime and busy times. She's allowing herself to enjoy those moments too. So I think that's something that's really beautiful. So guys, let's see what's next for their friendship. What's next for Ahn Hyo-Seop and Kim Sejeong's friendship? No? Oh, we have Yin. We were just talking about Yin, and now we have Yin. Anything else, guys? What's next for their friendship? Their friendship is really good, you guys, and it's making them grow. Wow. Let's try again. What's next for their friendship? What's next? Oops. Oh. These two cards already jumped out earlier, but I didn't think that it was correct because a bunch of other cards, but now it's coming out again. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of information. Okay, so I'm gonna start here first. We have Yin, life purpose, and self-exploration. As I mentioned before, Yang energy is all about action-oriented, going after our dreams, passion, and things like that. Yin is more about going within, getting to know oneself. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, receptivity. So I do see that within their relationship, they're going to get closer. They're really going to go within and really get to know one another. I also see that with self-exploration, it's really about getting to know each other and their past. I feel like right now they're still in the getting know period, so they don't really know that much about each other yet. I mean, they do, but not as much as they'd like. So they're really exploring each other, getting to know one another and things like that. And with the life purpose, manifest your dreams, I do feel like they bring a lot of luck into each other's lives. Ahn Hyo-Seop is helping Kim Sejeong manifest her dreams, and the same thing with her for him. They're able to kind of like help each other zero in and focus on their goals and the energy and the things they want to achieve in the coming year. Now, we do see victory, which means that I do see that, as I mentioned, they are bringing a lot of luck to each other's lives, and I do see that they are going to win something together, but we have adjacent possibilities and broken heart. So this is something that I want to look into just a little bit more. So guys, can you tell us a little bit more about the adjacent possibilities and the broken heart? Let's start with the broken heart. Let's start with the broken heart. Oh, there's a card that jumped out. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Anything else in regards to the broken heart? No? Okay. Okay, so as I mentioned to you guys, I mean, you guys can probably already tell by all the cards that came out that they care about each other a lot, right? I mean, obviously she even sees him as someone that, you know, as the type of person that she could definitely end up with and things like that. I do see that with a broken heart. And there's a lot of 8 energy too, so I feel like it's going to come in fast, you guys. This is something that's going to happen fast. So I do see that there is a person, and I do feel female energy here that is going to get in between of their friendship, relationship. This person is going to speak her mind, and this person is someone that does not sugarcoat things at all. So she's an open book. What you see is what you get. And I do see that she's going to be working. So let's see, is she going to be working with Ahn Hyo-Seop or Kim Sejeong? So she's going to be working with Ahn Hyo-Seop. And while he's working very hard, she does make it feel like a struggle for their friendship. So she does, sorry guys, my chest. It does feel like this is a project that is going to come in quick. So it could be the next project that Ahn Hyo-Seop is working on. There's going to be a person that is going to come in. She's someone that speaks very bluntly, and she's going to speak her mind. She's not gonna, she's an open book. and she is going to get in between their relationship between Ahn Hyo-Seop and Kim Sejeong. It's going to make their friendship feel like a lot of work, whereas in the beginning, like even now, it feels like the most beautiful, smooth thing. Like we've only gotten beautiful cards come out for the two of them, but all of a sudden it feels like a struggle. It feels like a struggle for them to connect, is what I'm seeing, because of this Queen of Swords. Okay, guys, and about this adjacent possibilities. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so like I mentioned to you guys, oh wow. Okay. So like I mentioned to you guys, there is a woman that's going to come in, and it's going to bring a bit of a situation between, especially for communicating. This is what I see, especially for communicating between Ahn Hyo-Seop and Kim Sejeong. And with Kim Sejeong, she literally has so many suitors. There's so many adjacent possibilities. I was like, is this about career? But no, the guides are saying it's men. There's so many people that are interested in Kim Sejeong right now. We have the Emperor and the King of Cups that is going to cause a little bit of a rift between Kim Sejeong and Ahn Hyo-Seop. So because of the situation that is making Kim Sejeong feel like it's such a struggle to connect with Ahn Hyo-Seop, there's going to be these two people that come into her life that make her feel a lot more safe and a lot more grounded. With a Queen of Pentacles, I do see that some or both of them are actually going to be working with her too. Now, one of them is someone that is very, very sensitive, okay? With the King of Cups, I do see that he's someone that is older than her. I usually don't like to name genders, but for this, it's just so strong. They're both older than her, sorry. They're both older than her. But with the King of Cups, I don't see that the age difference is too big. He's someone that is also very sensitive, very kind, very loving, very romantic. I feel like a lot of people really like this person. There's this air about them that is almost like a prince. I don't know. It's just like, oh, like, I don't know. It's just swoon worthy. This person is swoon worthy. And they're serious about her. They really are, you know, they're very serious about her. We also have the Emperor, and the Emperor is someone that is not as open as the King of Cups. The King of Cups is like, oh, you know, like they wear their heart on their sleeves. With the Emperor, I feel like there's someone that is a little bit difficult to get to know as well. It feels a little bit kind of like Ahn Hyo-Seop, but it's not Ahn Hyo-Seop. But the Emperor is someone that is very protective of Kim Sejeong. So I feel like it's someone that she's known for a while. They're also older than her. He's also respected by a lot of people, but I feel like he's a lot more like, he's got a lot more of a cool persona, like a cool and cold persona, whereas the King of Cups is a lot more charming kind of person. But yeah, so these people that are coming are going to cause a little bit of a problem for their relationship. But yeah, guys, okay. So, but anything else about the future of their friendship and how it's going to go? Is it going to get better? Like, at least for 2022. It's going to be a juggling act, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the guides are saying, yeah, okay. Okay. So the guides are saying that it's going to be a juggling act. It's going to be difficult because they're both going to be very busy for the remainder of the year with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's really going to be a struggle. So this Nine of Wands energy that I told you that Kim Sejeong is feeling like, oh my gosh, like it's so difficult to communicate with you, to make this work, etc., things like that. It's actually going to continue for the most of 2022. But especially also because I feel like there's so much interest surrounding them. There's that Queen of Swords with Ahn Hyo-Seop, and there's the King of Cups and the Emperor surrounding Kim Sejeong. There's a lot of different energies that are coming into this energy that is almost like, sorry, in this reading, that is almost like this reading is not just about Kim Sejeong and Ahn Hyo-Seop anymore, but I don't want to get too into that. But the guides are saying with the Star and the Empress, I do see that they are still, like, they care so much about one another. The Star is all about hope. So they both have hope that they can be as close and even closer. And I think that's the most important thing, because as long as there's hope, anything can happen, right? So even if there's outside forces that may cause a broken heart for them, it's a lot of Nine energy too, because with the Nine energy, it's almost like, okay, this is what happens when we are so close to our manifestations. This is not just talking about Kim Sejeong and Ahn Hyo-Seop, but us as human beings in general. But when we're so close to our goal or our manifestations, sometimes the universe throws a curveball at us. 10 is completion. 10 is you meeting your goal. And sometimes at 9, we get tested once we're so close to the end, to the finish line. We get tested to see if we can make it through, if we can reach that goal. And sometimes that curveball can be quite distressing and ends up making us turn around and not get there when really we're so close. And so with the broken heart on number 9 and the 9 of Wands here, it's saying that Ahn Hyo-Seop and Kim Sejeong are so close to becoming, you know, very, very, very good friends, having a relationship that is really something quite beautiful and maybe once in a lifetime even. And I think that's why all these things are happening. But yeah, so I'm saying that this is going to continue on for like 2022, but they are still going to have hope. And with the hope means anything is possible. I also see that with the 6 of Pentacles, there are friends surrounding them that are also like helping this connection. So it's almost like someone in Kim Sejeong's life is like, oh, have you spoken to Ahn Hyo-Seop this week? You should call him. Or like, you should text him, tell him to come join us, something like that. And same thing with him. So it's good to see there's people around them that can see how special this connection is and also want to help this connection thrive and help them get back on the right track. At the end of the day, their connection is too special, I think, to just say goodbye to. So I do see that there is a strong possibility that it's going to get fixed. They're going to continue being strong and get to the point where they have a very, very special relationship, because with the Empress, it's creating a new life. Their bond is creating a new energy. It's a bond that she hasn't felt before and he hasn't felt before. And it's something quite special. And the reason I say this is because they obviously care about one another very deeply. And we have the Queen of Cups. We have the World. Sorry, guys. 1 second. The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands. It's something that's worth fighting for. So I do hope that in the end, you know, they're still hoping, they're still willing, you know, like, so this broken heart, I hope that it's not gonna last long. But anyways, I'm gonna stop right here just because I feel like just all these energies are coming in, you know, of all these other people, and I just wanted to focus on Ahn Hyo-Seop and Kim Sejeong. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.